want to talk to you, Mitch, about the looming government shutdown in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, and we certainly had an interesting piece of news coming out about this potential shutdown, which is basically overfunding for President Trump's border wall. He wants to see $5 billion in the budget. Democrats have said that they'd be willing to put forward a little more than $1.5 billion, but don't want to go beyond that. And so you saw this 17-minute on-television exchange among President Trump, Nancy Pelosi, the incoming Speaker of the House, likely, the Democratic leader in the Senate, Charles Schumer, and then sitting off to the side, being uncomfortable about the whole thing, Vice President Pence.
Looked like Charlie McCarthy a minute, really.
He basically was sitting there thinking, why am I here? The idea was to have one of these sit down in front of the cameras, we're all going to get together and come up with a solution, kumbaya moment. Instead, they started arguing. At one point, when Nancy Pelosi wanted to take it behind closed doors, President Trump said, "It's not bad, Nancy, it's called transparency." And then later, near the end of this exchange, he said, when the idea of a shutdown came up, he said, "I am proud to shut down the government for border security." So it was an interesting development. I don't know that we're any closer to a deal, but certainly you see where the stakes are, that President Trump wants that funding. He says he's willing to shut down part of the government to get it. The Democrats aren't going to back down.